off key. Hello, Jolly Tea drinkers. Hello, good evening. How are you? Okay, got my swatch cheek ready to go. And let's make sure we're connected. Yep, okay. I see you over there. I see you over there. Good evening and welcome to our Calm Coloring Friday night session. Wonderful. I see you over there. Good evening, Jolly Tea drinkers. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in and join me. How are you? Good evening. How's it going? How's your day going? Is it going well? I hope it's going well. All right, it is Friday night, and I did not advertise what time I was going to be on tonight. I jumped on to surprise you. So hopefully you had your notifications set to all so that you saw that I jumped on live without telling you. I'm happy to have you join me. Thank you for joining me. Come on in. Thank you. Thank you. This evening we are back to our Psalm 91 scripture. We're continuing with this scripture this month, and we're spreading it out over the course of the month. Psalm 91 is such a powerful scripture, just a great reminder of God's protection and peace. And tonight we have verse 4, which reads, "He shall cover thee with his feathers, and under his wings shalt thou trust. His truth shall be thy shield and buckler." I love knowing that God's truth is a shield for us. It's wonderful. God is our shield, our protector, our strength, and our very present help. And I hope He was your help today, getting through this Friday. I don't know if today was really busy for you or not, but you have come to the right place to just be calm and relax. So come on in. Thank you for joining us. Thank you so much. All right, let's take a look at tonight's picture. We have a cute turtle, some turtle action this evening. This just looks like a nice big turtle, that little turtle in front of him. I'm thinking there's a story here. Maybe this is Big Brother Turtle and this is Little Brother Turtle. Maybe Big Brother lost his shell when he was outside by the pool, and Little Brother came to kind of cover him up, make sure that he's okay to get home. What do you think happened here? And then we have our pretty flower over here because we're getting ready for spring. Oh, it's coming. Spring is this month. Oh, I'm so excited. And we have some hearts and some starbursts and some nice green leaves around, and a couple of small flowers down here around our teacup. We gotta have our teacup in every single one of our coloring sheets. No sheet would be complete without our teacup. So we have lots of fun spring-like things to color this evening, and I am so excited. So I'm gonna start out with some of the markers that I just kind of pulled out of my Bianno set of 72. Ooh, look at it. Oh, it's so pretty. Look at all these colors. Yes. Oh, do you see them? Yes. Ooh, right over here off to the side. I left the link in the description if you want to see the exact ones I got. But these are the ones we are using this evening. And I figured I could start with this one. These are dual tipped, so there's a nice wide end, which is great. I'll use that tonight with our turtle. And we have our thin tip, which is great for like small detailed sections. I tend to like to use this side to try to stay within the lines, but I do still color outside of the lines. Don't tell anyone. And it's okay because it's all good fun. So I'm thinking, hey, let's be traditional. We'll give our turtle a green look, unless you would like to color him something else. So feel free to jump in the chat. Let me know if there's another color you want me to use for our turtle. I have green, but if you want him to be blue, you want him to be red, purple. We can do that too. So go ahead and jump in the chat and let me know. I'll hold off on coloring him just in case you have some cool ideas about what color our turtle should be. I also grabbed a couple of colors to get started for our flower up here. Some yellow, pink, and blue. Like these colors together. So I figured we can do a few different shades across our petals here. What do you think? If there's a color that you would like me to use, feel free to jump in the chat. Let me know, and we can pop that color up and try that. And of course, we need a color for our teacup. We gotta know what color the teacup's gonna be. Let me know. And there's other flowers here too, so we've got lots of color options, lots of things to color, and I think it's gonna be fun to get into that. So let me know your suggestions. And I'm gonna start with blue this evening. Put this to the side. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna start with the yellow instead. I changed my mind. So I figured we can just get in here and get started. I'm thinking I'm gonna use my small tipped edge of my marker, my alcohol Bianco marker, to start on this petal. And I like how smooth it is. The color is nice and vibrant. It's lovely, really full. And when it dries, it usually has like a little bit of a lighter color to it. So it's pretty cool. So we can just randomly do yellows, and then we can add some pinks and blues. If you have a color you want me to add, hey, welcome, join. Join in the chat and let me know if there's a color that you'd like me to use. Right now I have yellow to start off, but I'm open to other colors as long as it's in my bag of colors. We can try it. I'm using my Bianco alcohol markers. There's 72, so we have quite a range. I'm thinking of going up to like another pack, maybe like something, I don't know, 100 or something. I really want to get a few more tones in there. So I'm thinking maybe that can be something that I look into. A couple more tints, here and there. So let me know. I'm starting with the yellow and just playfully coloring calmly. And then I'm gonna add in some of the other colors to see what we got going on. I'm covering the picture, but this is our turtle. Got two turtles here. I'm thinking one's like the big brother turtle, and he messed up at the beach earlier and he lost his shell. And little brother turtle is kind of covering him till he gets home, to get another shell, as if it was possible. Hey, it's a story, so it's okay. It doesn't have to make sense. It's okay. It's just a bedtime story. But I'm wondering why he's standing by him too. But I think it makes sense that he was playing at the beach and he lost his shell. So he's got to go to his little brother to help him get back home, to cover him all the way home. Let's see. All right, so now got a couple yellows in there, so perhaps we can break out one of the other colors and see. I'm going for the pink. And I'm also wondering what color we want our turtles to be. So if you have any suggestions, let me know. Okay, so we got a pink and yellow explosion up here. I think that works. What do you think? I'm also going to add a blue. But if you have another color you think you want to work in there, let me know. There we go. We'll try the wide tip actually for one of these petals. I rarely use the wide tip because I try so hard to not go outside the lines. So the thinner one gives me more control, so I don't go outside the lines as much. But let's try it, let's be daring on this Friday night. See, I feel like I can't quite get in those corners as much as I want to. But I'm also not as used to using the wide tip as I am the smaller side. So I gotta just develop that skill a little bit more. What do you think? Do any of you use the wide tip markers? Color and use wide tip markers? Oh, that wasn't too bad. That wasn't bad. That was pretty good, right? Let's see. Let's see if we can keep that going. There we go. And this end right there. Something like that, right? Fill it in a little bit more so it's a little bit more smooth. I think that works. So, there we go. Just make it a little bit more filled in. There you go. All right. All right, I'm gonna add some blue. Let's see what we got going on up here. And I kind of got to that from an odd angle, okay. Oh man, see, I already went outside the lines a little bit there. That's okay. There we go. Pretty good, right? Just filling it in a little bit more. Nice, right? I'll just add some more blue in these other petals. I think that'll work. How's that? I like this combination of colors, the pink, the yellow, and the blue. Very, very much give me a nice, fun spring feeling. And you know how much I love spring, my favorite season. Let's see, maybe I'll put pink right there. Since we're on the smaller petals, I'll go back to the small tip. There we go. Hello and welcome if you're just joining us. Come on in. I am accepting color suggestions. If there's a color that you would like to see on our coloring sheet, please feel free to jump in the chat and let me know. We have this nice, cute turtle over here, 2 of them. So I was gonna go with green, but if you have something more spicy in mind, let me know. We can try that. A purple turtle. Have you ever seen a purple turtle? I haven't, but we can use our imaginations. Alright, okay, I'm gonna make this little tiny petal area over here blue. Oops. Making this look good right there. And these little spots right here. And let's see, I think I want to make this yellow. And pink over here. And there's our flower. Yay! Now there are a few other flowers on this page as well, so down here. So we can keep going with that same color scheme if you'd like, down here. Or we can use some other colors. Let me know what you think. Also, what color should we make this section in the middle? I have an idea. Okay. And we also have our teacup. All right, I'm starting with our friend, this smaller turtle first. I'm going with green. Go with our traditional green color. I was trying to stay within the circle. Outside the circle, but I crossed in a little bit there. That's okay. I think I'm going to give him some red blush. Little blushy cheeks. I'll color over these little circles too. Although I kind of like the idea of making those circles another color. Think about this. Maybe I can use a darker green around those circles. Just in case, I'll leave it white. Our little turtle friends. There we go. One turtle head complete. You like it? I went with the traditional green. And I think I'll make his shell. Let me see. Another color. I'll just make his body green, but I'll make his shell a different color. What do you think about that? Is there a color you'd like to see on his shell? Look at this. Let me know. Right now I'm getting his little feet. There we go. So hello, good evening, and welcome to our calm coloring session. Thank you so much for joining us. We just calmly color live so far every night. Thank you so much for joining me. I take color suggestions, so feel free to jump in the chat and let me know if there's a color you'd like to see. It's fun using different colors than the traditional ones in certain areas. So I'm open to different color suggestions. Oh, there's our turtle. Okay. I'm gonna start working on his shell. If you have any suggestions, let me know. I think I wanna go with this color, which is sort of a darker, and it's more like an orange type of color. And then we can mix up some other ones in there too. Let me know what you think. Got lots of little squares here. Yes. So how was your day? Was it stressful? Well, if it was, you've come to the right place. As we settle in color, just to take a moment to breathe and relax. Go right here and watch me color. This is your moment of calm. Just grab your tea. Just sit back and relax. Do you like this outlining here? If you need help with the tea for relaxation, I believe I left a link in the description for one. Lavender, chamomile, those are really good teas when you need to just relax, when you've had a stressful time, or even if you're just having like an upset stomach or something. Those are good teas that are helpful. What do you think? So I can use a different color here and here and here. And then, what about here? Keep going a little bit? Okay. He's looking pretty good, our turtle friend. I think I want to do some down here. And maybe here. Yes. Okay, let's get another color in there. I was thinking of using another shade of yellow, different than this, a little brighter for the rest of his shell. Would you like me to use yellow, or would you like a different color? What other color will work with that? Let's consult the swatch sheet. Okay. 391. That might work with it. It's not as bright, but I'll maybe like this one or that one. Let's try that. R000. I think I'm gonna do it on the inner. Hello, good evening, welcome. We're just over here calmly coloring our turtle friend. Hey, Jay Carey. Hey, happy Friday. I'm doing all right. How are you doing? Thank you so much for stopping by. We're just getting into this coloring session with our friendly neighborhood turtles. I was trying to figure out what color we should use for the rest of his shell. Any suggestions? You're good too? I'm glad. Hope you had a not too stressful day. If you are new and just stopping by, please feel free to jump in the chat and let me know if there's any colors you would like me to try. Oh, thank you. So much fun. I was trying to make his shell interesting and yet keep like the spring feelings. I didn't want to get like too dark on his shell. But I'm open to it if you have something you want me to use. Oh, no, that's not the one I wanted. I wanted to use a different one. Oh, this is actually, let's see. I want it to be kind of like a little different. So he has a little birthmark over there. And I was trying to figure out why we have this big turtle and this little turtle. So I'm thinking that the story, well, part of the story, is that they're turtle brothers. And they were playing together at the beach. And this turtle is the older turtle. He lost his shell. And so now little turtle is walking him home so he's not ashamed to be without his shell. Oh, thank you. I'm so glad you listened and you enjoyed it. Part one of the case of the evil twin. Yes, part two is coming out this weekend. So definitely glad that you enjoyed it. We'll be putting part two out this weekend so that you can know the rest of the story. It gets pretty interesting. Sisters, siblings. It's always complicated. I guess it's not always complicated, but sometimes it gets complicated. Thank you so much for listening. Yes, if you're new here, we have a Bedtime Tea adult sleep story playlist, which is just calming stories to listen to as you're getting ready for bed or just kind of wanting to relax at the end of a workday or in the middle of a workday. They're just nice, calming stories, nothing crazy, nothing like scary. And they're just designed for you to just kind of listen to something to relax and get you calm after a long day so that you can get ready for a bed or just to just relax in the middle of the day, like I said. Here's our little turtle. Okay, this big turtle, I'm thinking of using the same green. Let me know. I figure since they're brothers, they can have the same green, but I can also use a different green. Let me know your thoughts. I'll wait to color him just in case you have a suggestion. I'm going to use this same color right here for the center of this flower. Oh, you listened to the high school reunion. Oh, yes. That one was really interesting, wasn't it? Yes. It's always interesting when someone from your past makes an appearance in your life and causes a little bit of havoc. Using the wide tip. See, get that section over there. Put in a little bit more. There we go. Oh, I'm so glad you enjoyed it. Yes, I'm sorry. I naturally thought that you listened to the most recent one, but yes, the high school reunion was a good one. It's always fun, Mr. Coffee and Miss T and Paulina getting into all kinds of shenanigans in the town of Wellington. I think I would like to make those dots blue, just because. Little blue dots on the flower. This one looks like a heart. Oh, thank you. I appreciate you listening. Oh, that's so very kind of you. Thank you. have some blue dots in the middle of our flower. Lovely. All right, I'm going for the teacup. I'm leaving the turtle for last, just in case anyone has any suggestions. I think I'll do the flowers first, and then we can see what color we want to make the teacup. Oh, I'm so glad you like it. Thank you, that's so nice. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Since I already have the blue, I'll go ahead and I'm going to use the same color combination down here for these flowers. Maybe we can make the teacup purple, since that will be one color that we don't have on the page yet. Thinking about it. I've noticed your shorts. I've been looking at your shorts, and you have really great coloring books. I didn't know that there were so many faith-based coloring pages out there. I'm really pleasantly surprised. They always look really pretty. I'm gonna go here and there. There we go. Just get all the blue sections first, and then I'll come back with another color. Oops. Outside the lines. Okay, let me stick some other ones in and see what that looks like. Pink. Oh, there's a coloring Bible? Okay, I'll use the purple. Yeah, I haven't looked to see. I haven't done a lot of looking into coloring books yet. I'm afraid I'll get sucked in and not be able to stop buying things. So I was taking my time going to look at the books. Plus, I enjoy creating my own pages, so I create these pages myself, and I love putting on my scripture, things to think about for that day, things to just whatever's going on in my mind that I want to think on, or if there's an encouragement that I want to share with someone else. So I haven't looked at actual books that are published yet, to try to get any of those yet. But I do feel that once I start looking into it, I'm gonna have a wish list full of 10,000 books. Hey Josie Rowland, hi, good evening, how are you? Thanks for coming back. Happy to have you. Yes, so I'm definitely gonna take a look and see. How was school, Josie? How did school go this week? I hope it went well. No weekend homework? Any ideas for our turtle? We still have to color in this turtle right here. I was thinking of making him green, but we can do a different color. Let's see, I'm gonna do yellow. See if I'm the yellow that I used over here. I use this yellow over here. I'm sure there are actually some really great coloring books that might be coming out for around the time of Easter and stuff. You're doing great. You think your friend likes you? Oh my. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? I don't know. Okay, okay. Um, how are you navigating this? I'm gonna take, I'll make this one yellow here. My goodness. How does that go? These days, it's easier to just he's so nice. Well, that's good. It's always good to have nice friends. I'm happy to hear that. Happy to hear that. Definitely, like when you're younger, just staying friends is a good option, if I may encourage in that. Just friends. That's true. To have a flipper of Easter. Ooh, yep, that's what I'm saying. There's gotta be some Easter coloring books. I'll create some pages too. We could do an Easter, Resurrection Sunday, Good Friday, maybe coloring pages. I've already been thinking about some. Oops, I'm sorry, banging a tripod. I've already been thinking of some, so we'll see. We might do a little salvation series. And spring, don't forget spring. Spring is coming. Let me tell you how excited I am for spring. Oh my goodness. Jealous and mad? Oh gosh. I mean, that does happen. Nothing much you can do about that. Let me see. Was that the green I wanted to use? Oh, you know what? I wanted to use a little darker green around here because this is the green I'm going to use for our turtle. I have a dark green right here. There's drama. Oh no. No drama. Oh, try to avoid drama at all costs. You don't need that in your life. Too young for drama, too young. I know sometimes drama just finds you, right? But you can try your best to avoid it. Oh, thank you for that encouragement. All right, I got the darker green for our leaves, and I'm gonna use the lighter green, this one, for our big brother turtle right here. Big brother turtle. And the good news, Josie, is that now it's the weekend, so hopefully there'll be no drama for the weekend. Hopefully, right? Oh, in case I forget to mention, this weekend is when the clocks go forward 1 hour. Now, if you have a cell phone, it'll do it automatically. But if you use anything in your home that has a manual clock, you will have to change it yourself. And you want to make sure you do that on Saturday so that you're not late to get to your places on Sunday. So usually well, not always, but maybe your stove or your microwave, or if you have a watch, like an actual analog watch. I know it's rare. But things like that, you have to physically, manually advance the clock an hour. If not, you're going to be late to everything on Sunday morning. So just be sure to remember to turn those clocks ahead before you go to bed. When the clocks move forward, it is my favorite time of the year. But that one day that we lose that 1 hour, it always throws me off. You just feel so tired, like, oh, where'd that hour go? Why? But after that, I'm good. I like it when the clocks are ahead. It always, the days are longer, and you feel like you have more time. Yes, the clocks. Yep, it's on Saturday. It usually happens at like 2 a.m. on Saturday or Sunday morning. So Sunday morning around 2 a.m. the clocks, that's when they move. I don't know why. I never did the research on that. But yeah, so if you go to bed, if you're someone who doesn't stay up until that time, then you want to change your clock before you go to bed so that when you wake up in the morning, it's all good. If you have some place to be, like church, or if you had a meeting, or if you're going to the movies with your friend, or going out for lunch or something, you might want to make sure your clock is set. But like I said, your cell phones will change automatically. All right, we're going for it. We're going for it, Mr. Turtle. Your cell phones, your iPads, your computers, as long as you have that setting on, it should change automatically. So if you're someone who sets your alarm on your cell phone, you should be all set. Your friend just got a boyfriend. Oh, okay. Goodness, everybody's connecting, huh? And yeah, I guess if all of your friends are dating, I guess it makes sense that you would want to be doing the same, huh? So you wouldn't feel left out. Oh boy, not on the bus. Oh gosh. Oh wow. Well, I don't know. Do you guys have bus monitors? Is this still a day and age where you guys have bus monitors? Oh, Jay Carey, I actually made up a story about this little turtle and his brother. I think that this is the big brother turtle, and this is the little brother turtle. And my story was that it was a very short story. My story was that they both went to the beach, and they were hanging out, playing with other turtles. And there was, okay, now the story's getting a little more extra as I'm telling it. There was this other turtle who was just mean. And so they were all swimming. He took off his shell to go swimming in the water. I don't know why. He just decided to do that. And the mean turtle stole his shell. So when he came out of the water, he didn't have a shell. And he had to go home. And his little brother turtle was like, I got you, big bro. I got you, big bro. And so he's hiding behind his little brother turtle to get home because he's ashamed that he lost his shell. So when they get home, they're going to have to, probably get their mom or their papa turtle, I don't know, to handle this situation for them. Because it wasn't cool that other kid stole his turtle shell. Okay, so no bus monitor is what you were saying. Adorable story. Oh, thank you. Yeah, gotta be careful on that bus. Good grief. I know, his little brother's helping him out. I agree. It's good when you have a good sibling who's there for you, right? Oh gosh.
gosh, I'm already streaking. I'll go over them again to see if I can make it a little bit more solid. Ah, it went in the eye, went in the eye. I was going too fast. Sorry, turtle friend. Maybe you can have one green eye. I feel the need to color the whole thing in. You can have one green eye. And maybe we'll give him like a blue eye over here or something. That's what I get for going too fast. It's supposed to be calmly coloring. Alright, I'm just trying to fill them in a little bit more. See, let's see if I go this way. Maybe this is better. Okay, loud street sounds, Sorry. Oh man. Oh, the streaking is real. The streaking is real. Hold on, let me see. Now it's getting out of control. Okay. I think we're coming together a little bit here. Okay. I'm just trying to fill it in so it's a little bit more solid because it was looking. All right, we're going for the green on this part of the eye too because I accidentally colored in there. And oh, thank you for the encouragement. I already crossed over the lines so terribly that now he has a couple green spots in his eye. He's a turtle, maybe that's natural. Maybe that's okay. There we go, it's a little bit more full. Actually, I'm gonna grab his hands too. Little turtle hands. There we go. Look at that. Oh, what should we do up here? Should we use these same colors or should we use something different? I can use these colors so we can kind of keep them in sync. Maybe that light yellow. That was this darker one. That's true. No rules. I'm gonna make this top part a darker color. Yeah, no rules. I like to offer the opportunity for you guys to offer suggestions and see if you like a particular color. I'm gonna use that lighter shade. This one, I'll use that on his cheek. There we go. There we go. And maybe these right here. All right, have we decided what color we want our teacup to be? Purple for sure. Let me see what purples we got over here. Okay. Purple. I think it's like a light purple, maybe. Let's see. A deeper purple. R703. According to my swatch sheet, that one should work well. Which is this one here. I'll do the handle first so we can see if we like it. Hey, Lasharika at home. Hey, thank you. Oh, thank you for visiting, Josie. Have a good night. I'll be coloring tomorrow morning if you want to join me.
All right, we're breaking out the purple for our cup. Yeah, so I'm thinking this purple will work behind these flowers right here. Right? So that's what it'll look like, and I'll put it behind these. I think that'll work. Let's go this way. And we have hearts, so we can make the hearts a different color too. If I don't color into them first. Yep, loud street sounds. That is one thing I don't enjoy that much about the weather getting warmer is when everyone breaks out their loud vehicles in the cities. And you're, just trying to have a peaceful night coloring, and they're riding by in their loud scooters. And it's like, guys, I mean, right now it's still early, but usually you can still hear them. It'll be like midnight. Oh, I like this color here. Nice. Red. Oh, for the hearts? Yes. Okay. Good suggestion. If you're just joining us, hello, hello, and good evening. Come on in. Join our comforting, calm, peaceful coloring session. And if you feel so inclined, feel free to jump in the chat and offer any color suggestions you may have. Look at that. Okay, let me try this one. Let me get the rim. And then I'll find a red that works. Now let me get a red. Let's see, a bright red. Maybe R107. Let's see, R107. I was consulting my swatch sheet for the number R107. In case you were wondering what I was saying with those letters and numbers. Look at that. That red looks really cute. Look at that. Good call, J. Carey. Good call. I'll also do these little things here too. I'm telling you, some of these teacups that we've been coloring in these coloring pages, I wish they sold them in real life. I would totally buy one. The patterns, the color combinations that we come up with. I'm like, I wish they sold these teacups in the stores. Go to Home Goods or, TJ Maxx or something. and like scoop them up. Look at that. You know what? I think that's part of the teacup. I'll make that purple. And then maybe I can make our platter red. Just this section down here. There we go. Ta-da! And okay, so there's teacup. Right here is probably platter. So I'll make this red. There we go. And this right here. So I'll bring the purple back for like those little sections right there. And then we still have some hearts and starbursts. So let me know if there's any color you want to see that we haven't seen in here yet for those hearts and starbursts. Taking out the rest of that. You know what? I'm also going to color in I'm going to use this color right here for just our tea, sort of our tea outline. Look at that. Yummy tea. And I think right here is part of our turtle's body. His little body. And I think I might want to use purple and red up here for these two hearts. I always tend to start hearts like that. I was just thinking about it, like, why do I start all the way up there? I don't know. There we go. Red heart. And then I can stick the pink and, yeah, pink, yellow, blue for the rest. Maybe pink right here too. And yellow and blue. I'm gonna put blue over here. I'm gonna put yellow here. Yellow here. And I'll put blue in those two spots. Look at that. And then actually down here, I think I want to outline down here with blue. I've been playing around with outlines. outlines is an actual thing, but I'm just having fun, just kind of adding more color to the page. I would eventually like to do like backgrounds. I saw a couple videos here and there with these superb coloring artists, and they were coloring the backgrounds of their pages. It was just amazing. I'm like, I need to learn how to do this. Oh, I'm glad you like it. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh gosh, and then this happens. Sometimes I go way outside for no apparent reason. I could also just go ahead and fill the whole thing in, but there's something about just doing like a line here and there that I like about it. Yeah, that works. Actually, I'm just gonna color this whole thing in here. I should have left it on. There's one, so it has a friend. Actually, it can be like these, or maybe water drops or something. You know, from the pool, when they went to the pool. Not the pool, the beach. So the story goes that they went to the beach and there was a mean bully turtle there who bullied the brothers. These are brother turtles. And there was a mean turtle bully there. And so when this brother went to go swimming, he took off his shell and he laid it on the beach. They all went swimming, but the mean bully turtle stole his shell. And when he got out of the water, he didn't have a shell. So going back home, his little brother covered him all the way back home. Isn't that nice? Nice little brother. I'm gonna do, let's see, for our scripture, I think I'm gonna do these two colors. And for our scripture, we are back in the book of Psalms. We are covering Psalm 91 this month. And we're kind of spacing it out over the month. So that's why you'll see other scriptures here and there. This one is, oh gosh, look at outside the lines. Psalm 91 verse 4 says, "He shall cover thee with his feathers, and under his wings shalt thou trust. His truth shall be thy shield and buckler." That's really good scripture to memorize, just to remind yourself of God's protection as a child of God. I could actually recite the scripture. And actually, I just released a video last night with this scripture. I just recited in about 8 different Bible versions. And it's a looped video, so you can listen to it just to go to sleep, or if you're in a time of prayer, or you just need some reassurance of God's protection and peace. It's a great video to just listen to, just to relax, just to remind you of God's protection. And yeah, we released it last night, so feel free to put it on if you need more help falling asleep after this calm coloring session. And we also have our Bedtime Tea Adult Sleep Stories playlist. Take a listen if you would like a story. If you enjoy listening to my voice and you would like to listen to me read a story, feel free to check out our Bedtime Tea Adult Sleep Stories. If you like listening to my voice and speaking scripture, check out our playlist, our audio Bible playlist, where I recite different scriptures. And the one for Psalm 91 was just released last night, so feel free to take a listen to that if you like. So let's recap our picture, huh? We have our turtle brothers. We have our Oh, you too. Thank you, Jay Carey. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate your support and your encouragement. You have such encouraging chats. I so appreciate it. Thank you. Um, and we have our beautiful flower as we get ready for spring. We're going to keep seeing these flowers and some extra flowers around our cup down here. Our teacup was purple with some red hearts and a nice little red platter. And we have some extra hearts and starbursts up here and some dark leaves that we put in. And of course, we played around with some blue outlines down here underneath our turtle brothers. And you know what? This turtle brother appreciates his little turtle brother for bringing him home, covering him all the way home. So, because he lost his shell. And now they're home safe and everything is great. Because I like to have a happy ending. But they're happy and good. And yeah, that's our story for tonight. This is our masterpiece. Voila! Thank you so much for your suggestions. I like the color combinations, especially with the flowers. It's so cute. And I do like the way his shell turned out. Even the little spot where I started coloring with the wrong color, it still looks very nice. I like it a lot. And I like the way my little blue outline came out at the bottom as well. So thank you so much for your help and your suggestions. I'm so delighted that you took this peaceful time for yourself, and I'm honored that you chose to spend that peaceful time with me. Thank you for joining me for this calm coloring session this evening. Perhaps we'll do it again tomorrow. You know what? Tomorrow is Saturday, and I'm thinking Saturday morning coloring session. What do you think? So I think 8:30 in the morning Eastern Standard Time. I will be right here coloring, and you can join me if you like while you're making breakfast, while you're uh, figuring out your morning routine, while you're drinking your tea. Feel free to stop by and color with me. The link, I'll post the link tonight so you can find me in the morning. And yes, we're going to color in the morning. Saturday morning coloring. Oh, it's on. We can talk about cartoons. We can talk about cereal. La Sharika at home can tell us what breakfast she's cooking for her family. And it'll be great. But be sure if you're new to subscribe and set your notifications to all so that you know when I go live, because like tonight, sometimes I just like to pop up and surprise you. And I thank you so much for joining me for coloring. I always enjoy having you with me, and I hope you have a wonderful night. I thank you so much for watching. Thank you. And I pray that when you lie down, you will not be afraid and your sleep will be sweet. And here's our lovely picture. Have a good night. Have a blessed weekend. Be safe, and we thank you. And if you're up tomorrow morning, 8:30 a.m., you can meet me right here. Here's our lovely picture. Yes. Until next time, Jolly Tea drinkers. Look at that.